Report: officer left university job after case there dropped. Protesters crossed the Roberto Clemente Bridge during a evening rush hour march that began in downtown Pittsburgh Friday, June 22, 2018. They are protesting the killing of Antwon Rose Jr., who was fatally shot by a police officer seconds after he fled a traffic stop late Tuesday, in the suburb of East Pittsburgh. AP photo: Gene J. Puskar, Pittsburgh. AP. A Pennsylvania police officer who fired the shots that killed a teenager fleeing a traffic stop left his previous job with a university police force about a month after prosecutors dropped a case against 3 men he'd filed charges against. East Pittsburgh officer Michael Rosefeld, who officials say shot 17-year-old Antwon Rose Jr. on Tuesday, worked for the University of Pittsburgh Police until early this year, the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette reported Saturday. On December 9, Rosefeld responded to the Garage Door Saloon in Oakland after another officer called for assistance, according to the criminal complaint Rosefeld filed. He said the other officer had 3 men up against a wall who smelled of alcohol and were extremely belligerent. The owner said the trio had been thrown out for trying to fight other customers. The 3 were charged with simple assault, defiant trespass, disorderly conduct, and public drunkenness. The Allegheny County District Attorney's Office, however, withdrew all charges on deck. 21A spokesman later said officials didn't think we could sustain our burden of proof based on the evidence available. Rosefeld, 30, left the University Police Department on Jan. 18 and was hired by the East Pittsburgh Police in mid-May. Officials say he shot Rose after pulling over a car that matched the description of a vehicle wanted in a shooting in a nearby town. The car had bullet damage to a back window. Authorities said 2 handguns were retrieved from the car, and District Attorney Stephen Zappala said an empty gun clip was found in Rose's pocket. One of the men against whom charges were dismissed in December, Timothy Riley, 24, declined to discuss the case but told the Post-Gazette he was upset to see that Rosefeld was involved in this week's shooting. It makes me sick that he was able to still be a cop after how they treated us, and that poor kid had to lose his life because of their negligence, he said. University spokesman Joe Miksha declined to say whether Rosefeld was fired or resigned. He said all records regarding the officer had been turned over to county police, who are investigating Rose's death. He declined further comment. Copyright 2018 The Associated Press. All rights reserved. This material may not be published, broadcast, written or redistributed.